Hey, what's going on guys? Nick here with a video regarding Justice League. So this time we're going to be talking about a major plot leak that has actually outlined the story and the big changes that have been made to the film thanks to Joss Whedon and the new direction with the different reshoots that we've been hearing about for quite some time, etc, etc. So basically what I'm going to do is run down the sort of big changes that have been made to the film. Obviously spoiler alert here because a lot of this does sound legitimate, so if you guys don't want to be spoiled pretty massive pieces of the film, you should probably click off the video because we are going to be delving into the story changes and the characters appearing in Justice League. Alright, so let's get right into it. So the characters that have been cut out entirely from the film include Lex Luthor, Henry Allen, Deathstroke, and Darkseid. So of course we had heard a rumor that Lex would be involved in some capacity, most likely a cameo as he is in Arkham Asylum, and we had heard that possibly Deathstroke would be involved, that Lex would maybe hire him and then he would break him out of Arkham, and that would sort of be a teaser for the solo Batman film. But as we also know, plans have changed for the Batman movie, so now it's all up in the air whether or not Deathstroke will actually be in it or not, and the role that he would play in this movie, and also Lex's role. So both of those characters have been taken out along with Henry Allen. Now Henry Allen is an interesting one because there was rumors that he had dropped out of the film. I'm not sure if that was confirmed or not, but the actor Billy Crudup, it was rumored that he had actually dropped out of the Flash movie, but I can't remember if it was verified or not. Drop it down in the comments below if it was confirmed or not, because I honestly don't remember. I guess they cut out the Henry Allen subplot. I remember there was a scene in the very first Justice League trailer where you see Ezra visiting him in prison, which is pretty interesting. And then obviously the whole Darkseid thing, that's just, I guess, a teaser that was going to be in the next film, but that has been cut out. So the film will also not address the nightmare sequence from Batman vs Superman, the big scene that sort of showed a dystopian future where Superman had like his private army and Batman had this other army. They were out in the desert fighting parademons and everything. It was a pretty interesting sort of alternate reality thing. That's not going to be addressed though. Next up we have Wonder Woman is present on Themyscira when Steppenwolf actually goes to steal the mother box from the Amazons, and that's why she vows revenge against him, because I guess he does some pretty serious damage, and this scene was included to set up Steppenwolf's new death scene at the hands of Wonder Woman. There was also an additional scene of Alfred picking up Batman in Amnesty Bay after Aquaman rejects him, which we see in the trailer. He goes to the fishing village and tries to recruit Aquaman, and I guess he gets turned down. There was also an additional scene of Flash and Cyborg discussing their backgrounds on their way to the Parademon nest and developing a bond. This is more than likely towards the midway of the movie, I guess you could say, when they're going into that tunnel and they all fight in the vehicle that Batman has. Okay, so the next piece that was added to the film was the Harvester subplot, which is a pretty massive part of the movie. I guess it's Steppenwolf. He has this machine that's like a giant beam that basically harvests natural resources and things and sends them back to Apokolips via the mother boxes that he's trying to get in the movie. This was all part of restructuring the entire third act of the film, which originally was just a alien invasion. Superman's subplot has also been altered in the film. Rather than flee from Metropolis due to self-doubt, he does it to see Lois and Martha and let them know he's fine before joining the final battle. There was also an additional scene of Superman saving Metropolis from the Harvester's effects and reassuring the citizens that everything will be fine. There's the additional scene that was added into post-reshoots where Superman goes to visit Alfred before heading to the final battle in Venezuela. So I'm guessing this might actually be the trailer scene that we saw where Alfred says, "I hope you're not too late," so pretty interesting stuff there. Cyborg's subplot has also been altered too, of course, that's been talked about very recently. Rather than doubt himself and be reassured by Batman, Cyborg is the one who actually rallies together the League using a football metaphor that later inspires the team's name, the Justice League. Steppenwolf's ultimate demise has been changed. Originally he'd be beamed back to Apokolips by Cyborg and executed by Darkseid for failing to conquer Earth. Now Wonder Woman will punch him into the Harvester's beam and disintegrate him. There was also an additional scene added where Cyborg and Silas, his father, watch Cyborg's old college football games together to help them bond and develop their relationship better. And then of course there's been minor dialogue additions sprinkled throughout the film. But those are all the major additions that were changed or added in Joss Whedon's reshoots and handling of the film post Zack Snyder. Leave your own thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you guys think of this, and are there any scenes that you felt were interesting, or any additions that were interesting, or any cuts that were strange to you? Like for instance, instance, cutting out Lex Luthor's subplot, Henry Allen, Deathstroke, and Darkseid. Drop all that down below. As always, thank you guys again for watching. My name is Nick, and for more on Justice League and the DC Extended Universe, subscribe to Hybrid Network.